Chapter 51 The Spreaders. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. And the spreaders spreading, but the carriers of heaviness, but the movers easing, but the dividers of commands. Surely what you promised to be true, and surely the way to be occurring, and the heaven with the stoppages, surely you to be in sayings different. His delusion over him, one deluded. Woe the disputers, those they in confusion distracted. They ask, when day of the way? A day they over the fire, they will be tried. Taste your trials, this what you with it, you asked hastening. Surely the pious in gardens and springs, taking what brings them their Lord, surely they were before that beneficent. They were little from the night what they laid down, and with the mornings they asked forgiveness, and in their wealth truth to the questioners and the disallowed, and in the earth signs to the assured, and in yourselves will but not you look, and in the heaven your sustenance and what you promised. But, and Lord of the heaven and the earth, surely it to be true, example of what surely you speak, has come to you story of guests of Abraham the honored. Behold, they entered over him, but they said, peace. He said, peace, people weird. Freed to his keepers, but came with calf skewered. But neared it to them, he said, will not you eat? But sensed from them fear, they said, don't you fear, and informed him with son knowledgeable. But faced his woman in smiles, but slapped her face, and she said, old woman barren? They said, like that says your Lord, surely he the wise, the knowledgeable. He said, so what you're addressing, you, the messengers? They said, surely we sent to people sinning, to our sending over them stones from sulfur, shaped within your Lord to the trespassers. But we will take out one who is in her from the believers. But not we find in her other than a house from the Muslims. And we will leave in her a sign to those they fear the punishment, the grievous. And in Moses, behold, we sent him to Pharaoh with authority clear, but turned with his party, and he said, magician or mad. So we grabbed him and his forces, but we pushed them in the water, and he blamed. And in Ad, behold, we sent over them the wind, the barren. Not she left from a thing, she came over it, except she made it like the rotted. And in Thamud, behold, said to them, you enjoy till a while. But they disobeyed over command of their Lord, so grabbed them the strike, and they looking, but not they capable from standing, and not they were helped. And people of Noah from before, surely they were people rebellious. And the heaven, we constructed her with strength, and surely we to be expanding. And the earth, we made her floor, but blessed the cradlers. And from everything we create two pairs, maybe you remember. But run to the God, surely I to you, from him a warner clear. And don't you make with the God other, surely I to you, from him a warner clear. Like that, not came to those from before them, from messengers, except they said, magician or mad. Do they ordain with it? But they people transgressing. So turn over them, but not you with blame. And remind, but surely the reminder benefits the believers. And not I create the demons and the men, except to their serving me. Not I want from them from sustenance, and not I want that they feed me. Surely the God, he the sustainer, with the force the unbreakable. But surely to those who wrong, crimes example of crimes of their companions. But don't they ask to hasten? But woe to those who reject from their day the one they promised.